This is the most powerful production motorcycle on the planet. For reference, this is a Road King tank, and this is the Boss Hoss tank. It can go up to 186 miles per hour. For reference, MotoGP bikes have about 250 horsepower. The Hayabusa has about 200 horsepower. The Boss Hoss has 600 horsepower. The man who first built these removed a V8 engine from a Chevy car to build the first Boss Hoss. We are at SRK Cycles, not far from where the first Boss Hoss was built, in Tennessee. So shout out to Sean from Bikes and Beards for letting us ride this bike and a bunch of others. Okay, so Maria and Whitney, you wanna come look? Okay,
This is so overwhelming.
I've been told that I ride bikes that are too big for women. So of course, after training on the biggest adventure bike around, training with motor officers on the biggest Harley I could find, my mom told me I could do anything I put my mind to. And it is my mission to prove to you, and maybe Paolo too, that if a petite woman like me can ride a Boss Hoss, you can also ride any bike you want.
I mean, look at this tank.
How wide do you think that is? Like 2.5 feet?
It's
wide?
It's like a tank and a half of a Harley Electra Glide.
I love the radiator, baby. Like it is, this gets hot.
This thing is so big. I couldn't, my feet are flat on the ground, but I couldn't even duck walk this. Maria and Whitney had to help me push it. I've already been
so heavy. What was it, 1,200 pounds?
1,200 pounds.
You've also been properly stabbed by this
multiple
really
times.
Cool pig.
This is the biggest bike will have ever ridden.
Never say never. Keep in mind when you see us riding this Boss Hoss later, this one is over 20 years old, and it belongs to Sean from Bikes and Beards. Those bikes get abused. Some other unique things about this bike is a motorcycle rear tire wasn't big enough, so the early models had a car tire on the back. Now, Boss Hoss partners with Avon tires to make a custom rear tire. Each bike is made to order, so they're all one of a kind. The weirdest features on this bike are that you turn it on by cranking it like a car with the key under your seat. And the switch buttons change it from neutral to go. That's all you got on this bike. No other gears. And you fill up your fuel under the seat. New models have a reverse button, which we really could have used with this 1,200 pounds.
This is what I imagine my mom thinks that I'm riding when I say I'm going to ride a motorcycle.
This looks like something out of an imagination.
Yes.
It doesn't look like something that should be operating in the third dimensional space.
It just looks, you know what it looks like? It looks like two motorcycles were merged into one in like a parallel universe
Smushed
crash
together.
It's cool though. Like you look like, if I saw that at a gas station, I would feel inclined to bow.
It's
like
pretty cool. My favorite are the V8 emblem details and the Chevy details. Like it's just so obvious that this is not a normal machine and that it's something else. How do you feel about riding it?
Very excited.
Oh.
Of course, Doodle's excited.
Yeah, I like big bikes.
I'm glad one of us, Maria and I are both like, nope.
Really? You don't want to?
No. I don't know. I mean, like, I'll see you on it and then I'll get a feel for it. But like, this is, yeah.
I mean,
I don't
even
eat dinner here. You could cut your steak and eat dinner. You could write an essay on that.
If you're wondering what something like this costs, a Boss Hoss over 20 years, you can get around for $20,000. But if you want to get a new one, it's going to be much different. Since they are custom made, they don't have a ton of pricing online, but they have at least one of their baggers that were sold for about $70,000. They have some inventory, and a lot of it are trikes too, and those are all about $80,000. Except for this one, the cruiser bike with the Arlen Ness bags, that's $65,000. And before you say that only grandpas ride trikes, your grandpa on a Boss Hoss trike, don't mess around. And if you're wondering if something like this is hard to ride, as a petite woman who is obsessed with finding and riding the biggest bikes, I can attest that the hardest part with big bikes isn't riding it. I'll let you be the judge what that hardest part is once we go for a ride.
All right, so kickstand's up. So we're gonna turn it on and listen to it. All right. All right. I'm scared to turn it on.
You're excited.
Not anymore.
It's in neutral.
Golly. Wow. That was legitimately shocking. That startled me.
Did you see the black smoke?
Can we go to a biker bar? Like, I feel like you can't just drive this. We will all pick up a wife.
Yeah, yes.
Like, you use this to attract women. I'm attracted to the bike suddenly, out of nowhere.
That's crazy. It smells like a race track. It smells like a race car track.
It smells like we just started a car engine for sure.
Yeah.
And we're standing by it.
So I had read this, the same is true about the R18 for different reasons, but I had read that when you turn this on, the amount of movement that's happening inside the engine is why the whole bike was, when you turned it off, it pulled back. Like, it's crazy, you could see the whole thing moving because the engine's not weighed down by a 6,000 pound car. It's just you and your two legs.
I got little legs. Ready to ride it.
Ready to ride it.
Ready for you to ride it.
Ready to watch Doodle ride it and pick up every biker babe in a 20-mile radius.
Aww.
You gotta be the only lady on YouTube who's gonna ride a boss house.
Now, before we go and ride this ridiculous bike, shout out to today's sponsor, and that's Flying Eyes. These glasses are shatterproof. They come in prescription, non-prescription, polarized, non-polarized, and you can get the glasses in all sorts of styles. They're also what Maria and Whitney, what you'll see them wearing today as well while we're riding. And if you're ever in an accident, you don't want glass shattering near your eye. So these are made to be shatterproof. These super flexible, thin temples make it really comfortable in a helmet, like you can barely even feel them. So they've got a lifetime warranty and you can wear them on or off-road. I've got a discount code for you, Doodle10, I'll link it down below. Now let's go ride a boss hoss. Okay, here we go.
You're clear.
Ah! Oh Lord. I have no turn signals. I'm just gonna slow roll through this. No turn signals. This is the most ridiculous looking tank I've ever seen in my life.
What does it feel like seeing that thing in between your legs?
It looks ridiculous. The whole bike just like rumbled when I just turned it on. And I'm using no throttle right now. This is all just automatic in gear, moving with no throttle. Just all in solo power.
You look wild on that thing.
Do I look cool?
You look like you've got a lot of ladies' numbers.
I'm just like riding all the brakes right now to just like slow down.
Are you nervous at all? Are you nervous?
Well, now that you mention it, maybe I am. I was trying to distract myself from being nervous. Wow, thank goodness the front brake is like, excuse me, you gotta go, please, for the love of all that is wonderful, just go. I do not want to be holding this bike at a stop. I mean, I got the Harley Electroglide because I wanted to buy and use the biggest bike ever so I could get used to it and comfortable, but that was before I knew this existed, and now I'm like, this is even bigger, even more ridiculous. 1,200 pounds. This bike is already getting hot. I can like feel it.
Is it really?
Yes. We've been riding like 3 minutes.
Is it smooth or does it vibrate a lot?
It feels, yeah, I'd say it's smoothish. It's not super rough or super vibrating. It's not too far from a Harley, just a little less rumbly, I'd say. I feel like I'm just commanding so much respect on this.
The whole road is bowing to your essence right now.
You are taking up the space that you deserve.
You know what's awesome, you guys? Are these gloves that we got from Bikes and Beards.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Shout out Sean for the gloves, M1 Moto. Although I don't know if he knew that he gifted this to us.
He'll appreciate it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
They're super comfy and they've got like knuckle protection too, which I enjoy.
Oh, this sounds weird. This sounds weird. I hope nothing's broken. I mean, it was leaking something before we left, so I hope nothing's broken. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
What does it feel like to not have to like use a clutch or anything? I'd feel so naked.
I hate it. I hate not having a clutch. I hate not having turn signals. I hate not having a shifter on my foot. But I've just a few minutes in, I feel like I'm already getting used to that part.
Yeah.
Kind of like a scooter.
Don't you feel like it'd be distracting with how massive that bike is?
Yeah, I guess that's kind of nice because it's just so ridiculous to not have to deal with that part. You know, I'm already getting kind of used to this. As long as I don't have to do a bunch of like tight U-turns or slow speed skills, just cruising on the country road, not bad. I feel like I've gotten used to it at least.
Doodle, you want to give it some beans?
Oh, some speed?
Yeah. Some speed beans.
I'm scared.
I may have been scared.
Okay, let me wait till I get off. Say this. I'm so glad I didn't drop it. Yeah!
And Paolo may still think women shouldn't ride big bikes, but anytime you let anybody should on you, all your possible adventures, your possible accomplishments will be capped at the trolls. So set your own should and shouldn'ts. If you think you can't, you're right. If you think you can, you're right. And if this woman shouldn't ride a boss hoss and still had a great time, so can you.